friends, welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved Primal Fear. This is my honest review about the server that I'm on that I just completed Primal Fear on. My honest review isn't that great for this server. I'm not even going to really tell you the server's name that I'm on because my review is that bad. And I don't want anybody attacking me or attacking this server. I just leave them alone. The best way to ruin a server is just don't go to it and tell other people not to go to it, and then hopefully they'll believe you. I've spent the past week or so hanging out on this server. I've seen some nasty things in chat that I don't support at all. I've been harassed myself by staff. I've been threatened twice, and I've only played for 5 days. I've had my dinos killed, and I was able to complete the entire mod in probably about 2 days of playtime. Now that 2 days did take me some time because I was playing. My computer broke and other random things. If you want to hear about that, go to the other videos. But it's just not a server that runs Primal Fear well. It doesn't do anything in regards to what Primal Fear should be. I got through the entire server in a incredibly short amount of time, and it was just sad. Like, you're able to raise a baby in about 20 seconds. Like, literally, I'm not even kidding. Like, usually that would be like me lying about it and just like making it sound worse than it is. I'm not. It's horrendous. I'm gonna fly around while I talk because why not? This server is not one that runs smoothly. It's also crazy laggy. There's features on this server that make no sense. Like, we have 1,000 rates, okay? So it says times 1,000. You can literally harvest one tree and you'll have all the wood you'll ever need in your life. You can raise a baby in literally probably about a minute for a giga. Like, it's literally a minute, possibly less for a giga. But dinos take 3 days to breed again. It's like a spot that just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. But like little things like that don't work. Structure damage is completely turned off, so you can't like, dinos don't break your structure. So if you build, like, Primal Fear is supposed to be scary. If you build, say, out in the open and a buffoon dodo shows up or a kamikaze dodo shows up and you're supposed to lose your whole base, you'll lose nothing. You will die if you're there. Dinosaurs outside will die if they're there, but your base will be fine. That's just another thing that makes it so, like, it's why have Primal Fear whenever you're playing Primal Fear in baby mode? This server is Primal Fear via baby mode. It's crazy easy. Taming is instant. Regardless of what you're taming, it doesn't matter. I've tamed everything. So far, I've completed all the bosses. I've done everything. I could take a tier 2 or tier 3 upgraded boss and I can kill Revenge, and I also can kill Nova. There's things in here that bypass the mechanics. Oh, I forgot that guy there. Cool. I had a dinosaur there. It's okay, he can stay there. There's things in here like crazy potions, like not locked, like, because you can hide the engrams for crazy potions. I have them on my server, but they're not hidden. Oh my god, that lagged horribly. I didn't even know that was freaking there. That's another problem with this server, by the way. That's gone now. Crazy potions is here. It's not locked up, which it should be. It's strong enough that it should be in a cage. Oh, there's another one. Another thing in regards to this server, let's see if I can land on it. Am I gonna fall through it again? These things are horrible. Really good for like a small kind of community, but on a public server, they're literally everywhere. I just flew around once and I found 2 of them. There's another massive cluster of them. Actually, I'll go over there. There's that. This. this base, and there's many bases like this that are just polluting the map. I don't know whose base it is. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. And with structure damage off, structure decay is also off. So you're never gonna get rid of those bases. They're not gonna decay. The dinosaurs will decay. They decay after 7 days. That's another thing that makes no sense. Dino decay is on for 7 days, so the lowest time, the default. But structure decay is turned completely off. Which, like, why? I don't know. But yeah, bases like that litter the map. I have 2 giant, or at least they were over here, giant floating structures with giant shields on top of them that you can't load until you run into them. There's also some at the top of the map which cause a problem. I forget exactly where, but I ran into them a little bit ago. These ones are over here somewhere, but you can't load them until you're on them. They might be up higher. If you're not on top of them, they won't load. Which is why that they're a problem. So the idea of having them is fine. Like they're great, but having them everywhere or not limiting the use of them because they don't load correctly. So I could be flying around and then I'll just bam right into one, and if it has a shield on top of it, I'll get stuck between the wall and the shield, and then I'll have to suicide myself. So another thing with this server which makes it so it's almost unplayable properly. You can still play it, it's still a server. But for Primal Fear, its stats... Oh, there's my favorite dinosaur. He's adorable. The stats in here are all messed up. So that was the first thing I noticed whenever I first started playing, is the stats here are not balanced. So with Primal Fear, if you learn about Primal Fear and about how the mod is developed, the higher your levels go is not a good thing. They do not make the mod harder. They do not make anything more challenging. They actually make everything easier. So you turn baby mode up the higher your levels are. Long ago, whenever Primal Fear was first developed, it was set around a level 600 mathematic. But as time goes on, they removed that and they set it around normal vanilla mathematics. That was maybe 5 years ago or so. I don't know, around there. But they set it around a vanilla mathematic. And they didn't tell anybody openly. It was more of like the hush-hush kind of thing, and then you just figured it out over time. And then later they posted that it was a thing. But it's been a thing for quite a while now. And so having this server, the server's wild dino levels are set to 600 or 650 or around there. And having the levels at that level makes everything easy. It makes it so that your tamed dinosaurs do a whopping amount of damage, and wild dinosaurs just don't do the damage that they need to do to even lay a dent in you or make you feel like it's worth your time. I can wreck the entire map on a thorny, like a plain vanilla demonic thorny, and never have to worry at all. Your starter, like a starter dino, can ruin the world and just wreck house within your first day or two. And it's not hard to get a starter dino at all. This place does have a shop. Their shop is useless. Their shop is completely useless. I think they might have designed it so that it was useless. I don't know if that was on purpose, like if that was intended, but it's completely useless. I have played for 3 days, roughly, completed the entire mod, and I can't afford anything in their shop from my playtime. So with your playtime you get, I think it's like 15 points every 15-20 minutes, something like that. Something that's pretty much the default. And basically you're just sitting around and getting points. There's no other way. They're not in drops. They're not in obelisks. I don't even know if you can pull them out. It's a slash command to be able to get them or to be able to look. and everything is killer expensive. So if I land right now and I hop off my wonderful mount, I believe there's nothing around that's going to do me harm. Hide under his big fat feet. I love his big fat feet. So if I do, so it's just going there. So I've played for 3 days and I've made 1,870. Now I've completed the mod in total, top to bottom. I've beaten Pyken's Revenge. I've tackled Nova's Revenge. The God of Destruction mode, I didn't freaking worry about it. I couldn't do it because it's just crazy ridiculous. You can't do it on a normal server. You can't do it here. It's a group kind of kill. It's a raid boss. But I have completed the entire mod. There's nothing else here for me to do, so I'm doing my review video. And I have made 1,870 in that time. I've also dragged my feet. I could complete it faster if I wanted to. I chose to... So shop 1 is how you view the shop panel. It pops up on your screen like this. Anything worth your time is set over 1,000 to close to 6,000. So like a Celestial Argent is 6,000 points. I'm nowhere near that, and I already have 5 of them. So I've completed that part. I do not need to buy it. Celestial Ferox, same thing. I already have it. So slash shop 2. I think there's 4. The only thing I got out of this shop was the Fabled Griffin Low. You get a Grifficorn for 350. It's really the only thing worth your time. Any of the items on here, like the basic items, are just, you can get them in Seed Farm. This thing has Seed Farm. Celestial Wyvern is 6,000. I have 2. I went out and tamed them. I have 2 of them. So shop 3. What would be, like, Omega Rex is still 3,000. I already have them. I had them a long time ago. So the tech transmitter is actually in, so SS tech transmitter is locked and the engram is hidden. You can only buy it for 20,000. You're not getting to that. You're not getting to that with like under like 6 months of game time. So it's also pointless. You're never gonna unlock it. It's basically locked behind a paywall you can't afford forever. So shop, and plus you don't want to play here for that long. So shop, oh, shop 4 doesn't have one. Oh wait, no, shop 4. Demonic Thorny Dragon, Metal Hatchet. That's just if you lose your tools, you can make them like instantly. So slash shop 3. Where is it? I don't think there's any chaos or spirit even offered in here, like at all. So you can't get chaos or spirit from in here. You can just get the demonics and that. You also, they come at like level 900. So if you can end up affording it, it's not worth the cost because you're getting it, but all your stuff's already OP enough. You're not beating a boss better. You're still beating it. Like, and by the time you get to demonic, you're already at chaos. Like, affording a demonic, you've already tamed yourself to chaos. You've already gotten yourself a gun good enough to shoot 1 bullet and you can, or 1 arrow, and you can shoot and you can down a chaos. This mod is not like, it's really easy here. I cannot even tell you enough how easy it is. So this is my base. I made this in a very small amount of time. I was dragging my feet. I didn't have to coat the walls in tech. I didn't have to do any of my little decorations. I didn't have to do nothing, but I did anyway because I was bored. I have literally everything, including the fancy stuff that SS gives you. This server does not have S+. I don't know why it has SS. SS sucks. It's for super suckies. S+ is better. Like, it's the exact same thing, but updated. SS is from 2000 and like freaking 15, and it's super long ago was like the last time it was updated. It basically took S+ from back then and then used it and then never took any of the upgrades because they weren't put into open source. So I have everything that is involved in that. I've made everything. I have the full seed farm. This mod, Seed Farm, makes it so you can cheat all of Primal Fear. It's just, life is easy, and now I'm done. And that's actually quite saddening. I've also, as I said at the beginning, I've been harassed. They've killed my dinosaurs. I've left them notes and then they stopped. Hopefully they won't kill my dodo anymore. I'm gonna kill him myself now. But they harassed me. I had an admin flying around my base who threatened to wipe my base if I didn't put a dinosaur outside. I literally had joined that day, so that's why I put Billy #1 out. I logged in the next day. He was dead. He was magically killed by a manticore. I had a shield and a building, and manticores don't spawn over here. I haven't even seen one yet over here. And I have a building. And then I put a new one. Oh, there we go. I have some Nukadodos out there getting murked. I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere out there. Yeah, so I put Billy #2 out, and he magically got killed the next day by a manticore. It's always been a manticore, which made it real weird. And then I put the third one out there, left the sign, and then they stopped. So I was harassed by staff. I've seen racist, sexist, and very crude language. Speaking of a specific word that starts with N that I will not say here and do not support in any way. In their chat. Not a good server. If you want a ×1000 server, and you see this one, specifically this one with these mods and Primal Fear, go somewhere else. Literally, just go somewhere else. You'll only play here for a week and then you'll leave. So just go somewhere else and play for longer. Just because it has raised rates doesn't mean it's better. It doesn't mean it's faster either. If you want a server because you work 6 days a week, 7 days a week, and you want a server where you're going to be able to like survive and still have like time to play and do things to play, get a server that has a longer decay time. My server is fine and has a long ass decay time. And like you can be gone for 20 days and your base is fine. Like you're not working 20 days straight. You're gonna be addicted to Ark enough to come log in to reset your timers every blue moon. You can still come play. No one will touch your base. No one touches your stuff. No one threatens you out of the blue. If you want a Primal Fear server, go to Bloodstone. Like, I'm not even advertising it because it's mine. I'm just advertising it because it's really bloody good. I would not lie about it. If my server sucked, I'd be the first one to say that it sucked. It doesn't. My server is phenomenal. My community is phenomenal. I love every single one of them. They're great. My staff is bloody phenomenal. If you want a good server, go to that one. They will take care of you. If you work a lot and you're worried about that kind of thing, open a help ticket for help support. We literally check on people's timers for them if they're gone for long periods of time. I don't even know if the owner of this server exists. Honest review of this server, absolute crap. Crybaby Primal Fear baby mode. To the max, in all reality, it's pathetic. It should be illegal. This mod for Primal Fear or any other overhaul mod should be Ark illegal. This is ridiculous. Those things are nuts. And I'm going to show it in my next video. Because you know what? I was able to clone 400 of the endgame boss tokens. I didn't need that many of them because I won't need that many of them. But I have them right here. I have 33. And then I'm going to get a whole stack of 100 out of here. And I'm going to go raid them on this map. If you're a griefer though, and you want a server to easily cause problems, this is definitely the server for you. ×1000 Primal Fear. Literally, I'm going to go rain hellfire from the sky and blow up my own base and wish this server farewell. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to me on my dumb videos. I love doing them. I've grown quite attached to doing them. And if you guys could be so kind to leave a like, a follow, and a subscribe, and even leave some comments. If you like what I do, let me know. If you don't like what I do, hell, let me know. That's fine. my shit's not everybody's cup of tea. So feel free to voice it, but do note any mean or super aggressive comments. Don't cuss me out or I'm removing them. Simple as that. But you guys have an absolute wonderful remainder of your day, and I'll see you for the next video. Sorry for the long ass review, but hell, this server sucks. Like, straight up. Server's ass. And don't join it. Don't do it.